Greg, I wanted to get your perspective as, being the son of a famous wrestler and then having to pave your own way and make your own way. I mean, what are the benefits to being, the son of a famous wrestler? And then what are the cons that come with that too?
Well, I was fortunate enough to be able to work with Cody when he was first starting. I
Yeah.
was working with the WWE, and we were down in Louisville, Kentucky, where he was at that camp. And we spent a lot of time together, not only in the ring, but talking afterwards.
Hmm.
And I told him my experiences, and, you're going to be compared to your father. And you're going to say you're a wannabe. You're going to get all that stuff, and you're not as good as him. And, you're living off his coattails. So I just remember what Vernon told us. He said, "You're going to have problems, and people are going to say, well, you're just following in your dad's footsteps. Remember, make your own footsteps. Be your real self. Be who you really are. Let that inner self of you come out." And that's kind of the conversation I had with Cody. I said, it's gonna be rough. I mean, you hear people down here, you're Dusty's kid, this and that. I said, don't pay attention to it. Make your own steps. Be who you are. A lot of your dad's going to rub off on you. A lot of especially with the wrestling, it's going to rub off on you. But you got to be you. Don't try to duplicate him.
Hmm.
Be you. Be yourself. Let that inner self come out. In fact, that was probably the thing that Vern taught all of us was don't try to be somebody you're not, because you're just not letting who you really are out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometime in CM Punk was a tough one down there for me. He was in that camp,
Yeah.
and he was pouting and moping around. Okay, I said, "What's the matter?" Well, they're not giving me a look up there. Had Vince. I said, "Give me an interview. Tell me how you really feel." Really? I said, "Just tell me how you feel. Give it to him. If you don't like Vince, tell him." And he did that interview, and it was just shortly after that they kind of really took notice of it.
They did. Yeah. Then he
Yeah,
launched
and I
off.
said, but see, that's who you really are. Don't try to pretend to do an interview talking about something. Let your feelings come out. You know, be honest, be sincere on who you are and what you want to do,
Right.
and be you. And don't worry. And I told Cody, don't worry. They're going to compare you. They can't compare you to your dad. Just hey, thanks for the comparison, but you know what? Be yourself. Don't try to be Dusty.